What's up guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm reviewing chapter 7, 8, 9 and 10 from Chainsaw Man. I decided I'm going to do bulk chapter reviews for the videos now. It's going to end up being too long and it takes too much time to render, edit and then upload each video singly, and recently the chapters have been getting shorter and shorter, so it's better to include multiple chapters in one video. And if I'm being completely honest, it's kind of hard to hold myself back from reading the next chapter, especially with stuff that happened throughout these later chapters. What I was doing beforehand, I would read one chapter, make the review video and upload it until I read the next chapter, but now with this I can experience more of the story faster, which is going to be Pog. But yeah, I'll start out with chapter 7. At the start of this chapter we learned why Power, did everything to Denji, and that she had to bring a human to the bat so she could get her beloved cat back from the bat, with us learning in the previous chapter that Power doesn't like humans whatsoever. It's in her nature to dislike humans, but she does like cats, and this specific cat is pretty much her best friend. So that's pretty much the main reason why she betrayed Denji. The bat decides to eat the cat because, as we know, Denji's blood was, not to the liking of the bat. And this is where we get a flashback of Power and the cat together, and the evolution of their bond to see why Power has, such love for said cat and everything regarding that. The bat also eats Power and flies away, but Denji is holding onto him, saying, "Give me back my breast." So, Denji always on that, titty hunt, so, respect to him. But yep, that was the end of the chapter with our boy Denji transforming into Chainsaw Man as they're flying away. Chapter 8 overall was a very hyped chapter, with it fully focusing on the fight between Chainsaw Man and the bat. They have like throwing cars at each other and actually destroying buildings. I didn't expect the Chainsaw Man to have, power in the whole verse that would actually destroy buildings to the level of this. That just speaks volumes to the amount of power we're going to see from other characters later on in the story, which would be absolute hype. And Denji also shown to be very tanky and somewhat insane, with him having the will to keep on fighting after taking so much damage from the bat. But yeah, that's pretty much chapter 8, mostly just the fight, no other little important details were discussed. In chapter 9 we get to see that Power and her beloved cat are still alive inside the bat, and Denji has actually massacred and killed the bat and actually saved them. Power is fully confused, asking why Denji decided to help her after she pretty much betrayed him, almost got him killed and everything regarding that. And that, as we know, Denji was just after those titties, and Power, as a reward for helping her and saving her and her cat's life, allowed Denji to touch her titties. As he was going for that, another devil came out of nowhere and sliced Denji's arm off. He tries to transform back into Chainsaw Man, but he doesn't have enough blood to transform. So I'm guessing the amount of blood, and blood is a very common theme regarding devils, and I'm guessing that's another version of their power system. The more blood they have, the more 100% they are, or the more power they have, which is pretty obvious, but I think it's more so for devils. Maybe for other people who can turn into devils or use the power of devils, who aren't devil men or fiends, whatever you want to call it, need a certain amount of blood to keep this transformation going. Or it could be very specific to Denji with the chainsaw making him lose a lot of blood. But as he tries to transform, only a part of the chainsaw comes out of his head, not full chainsaws everywhere. And we also learned that this new demon that sliced his hand off was the partner of the bat, which is very interesting. But Denji still goes to fight after taking an insane amount of damage from the bat, and already on the brink of death, but continues to go and fight this new demon. And then we have chapter 10, the last chapter I'm going to be reviewing in today's video. The devil mentions its dream, with that being to eat humans alongside the bat demon. The idea of dying before touching someone's beard isn't how Denji wants to go out. That's why he's fighting so hard to destroy and kill this devil, so we can have some more respect for our boy Denji for that. We'll also get him mentioning dreams again. Now, with the amount that dreams and the idea of dreams has been mentioned throughout the story, it's pretty obvious that a strong focus of the story, and actually the power system somewhat, is dreams and the idea of having a dream and fighting for your dream, with Denji saying the following: "Let's have a clash of dreams, a battle of dreams." And that's, we have Denji still pushing on, still getting destroyed because he can't transform into Chainsaw Man fully and unleash his, all his inner power. And then we actually see Denji, getting absolutely destroyed, demolished by this new demon. He's actually about to be killed until our dude Aki comes in, summons some demon wolf head, and actually one-shots the devil with relative ease. And he's also with 3 other new characters, I'm guessing these 3 are part of his initial squad and will most likely play a major part in the story as it progresses. So with our dude Aki coming back, having the ability to summon this wolf demon thing, I'm guessing that's another power that people or hunters have that we'll probably learn about later on in the story. Makina probably has a similar power to this or something along those lines, which will be pretty interesting to see. And I'm guessing everyone here is what makes up his squad. So we have Aki, Denji, Power, and then these 2 characters that we don't have names yet. But yep, that's everything for chapter 10, and here is chapter 7, 8, 9, and 10 review. They're not as long and, you know, gone into like every panel. They're just, you know, some little stuff I wrote down after reading the specific chapter. This important stuff I thought to mention, some stuff I wanted to talk about. But as a whole, I really enjoyed chapter 8 with it just being a straight on brawl and crazy fight between Denji and the Bat. But yep, that's it for today's chapters reviewed. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to subscribe. Check out the Discord if you want to talk more about Chainsaw Man and everything else. And that's it, guys. Peace.